Okay, guys, a very warm welcome to my lesson for today, where we are going to be doing a revision on the functions. As I've indicated, I've got something that I would like for us to look at. And in addition to that, I did mention that today it might not be a lengthy lesson. It will depend on your understanding and how far we can go. But the first question, the very first question, I would like for you guys to look into that. So it's question number 7 that we're going to be dealing with, where they say the sketch below shows the graph of f of x, which is equals to 2x, that you plus it with 3. It is that of a straight line, makes sense. And again, g of x, which is equals to negative 2x squared plus 14 plus k. Okay. C is any point on F, and D any point on G. Okay. Such that CD is parallel to the y-axis, which means it's just a vertical line. K is a value such that C lies above D. Okay, that makes sense. So now 7.1, they say write down a simplified expression for the length of CD in terms of X and K. Before I give it to you guys to work it out, do you guys have an idea of where to start in answering that question? Not an easy one, not a straightforward question, but I would like to check. Anyone who would like to try and explain exactly how can we represent CD in terms of X and K? Do you guys have an idea of how to approach this question? The length of CD. Guys, any idea of how to approach this question? I hope my screen is sharing. Yes, it is sharing. Guys, do you have an idea? Atayanda, Didintle, Kimzozo, Funo, Nova 9, Tati, Rebecca, and Rufine. Do you guys have an idea of how to work it out? Hey, Rufuno, Maria Oringa boy. Apo ena monna o unmute mic re kwa Maria re o borile ke dilo monna. Rufuno. O botsa Maria re wena o unmute mic wa motlwele a bolela ka gorong.
Mistake.
Maria o re o bora ke eng jwale na bana? Gare le bora Maria.
Ke mistake. Ke fenya phone.
Go fina go fina. Ka ro happy jwale o re kwesha diphiri jwale re tlo fina mo gorong. Yeah. Nova 9. What's happening there, honorable member? What's happening? Titintle, Kimzozo, Nova 9, Ntati, Rebecca, Rufine, Atayanda. Okay, it's fine. Let me give you guys a hint. This is what I'm going to say. Okay, so it's like you will say y at C minus y at D. Think of it this way. Let's say y at C, maybe it was 8. And then y at D, let's say it was 2. So that means you were going to say y at C minus y at D. That will give you the length of CD. In other words, it means the function of that line where C is minus the function of that line where D, where D is. If you say, it's like you say top graph minus that bottom graph, then it will give you that length. So it's just a tricky, it's a doable but tricky question. Let me put it that way and say it's a doable but tricky question. I'm not sure if you guys understand what I'm saying there. Not an easy one, but guys, do you understand what I'm trying to explain there? So say, won't it be f of x minus g of x? Something of that nature, honorable member. Something of that nature. That's why I'm saying top graph minus bottom graph. It's like y at y at C minus y at D. In Tatim Lebo, you are 100% on point. In that way, with you doing that, you will be giving the length in terms of that. So very quickly, do work it out. Soon as you are done, let me know. Tati has given you guys an important hint there. That hint, yes, it is correct. On my side, I did not want to give you a straight answer. That's why I had to say the graph above minus the graph below, or top graph minus the bottom graph. It will then give you the length. That's why I'm saying, assuming that y at C is 8 and then y at D is 2. It's like you were going to say that 8 minus 2, it therefore gives the length of CD. So just quickly work it out. As soon as you are done, you just comment in the comment section, say I'm done. And then I will let you know of what the next step is. Remember, guys, today's lesson, it shouldn't be a lengthy lesson. You guys just closed today. I'm pretty much sure that you need to have some rest. You will definitely have that rest that you need. Tomorrow again, we might not be having the extra class, but remember, during the week, lessons continues as usual. So we might either be studying ahead or doing revision. That will be determined next week as we continue. So let's see. Anyone who's done with that question? Let me quickly check. There's probably someone who's done, because you shouldn't take long. The moment you take long, then we solve in terms of F and G. No. You have to represent your answer in terms of X and K.
I meant, and then we solve in terms of X and K.
Yes, you solve in terms of X and K, just like you are guided by the question they express. Write down a simplified expression for the length of that in terms of that and that. Yes.
No, sir, I
Tati, you are breaking there. What are you saying, honorable member?
Sir, I'm not quite sure,
Yes.
but I got negative 2x squared plus 16x plus k plus 3.
Okay, while you're still on the line, just hold on. And let me create some space to write, and then from there, wait. Okay, let me do this. I want to erase all of that and use that space to write. I'm just hoping that other honorable members are working on it so that we can compare our answers there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, what did you say, honorable member? One thing for sure, we know that CD should be equals to f of x being the graph at the top minus g of x. And then what did you do, 30? Who was speaking there? Was it you, 30?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Wednesday.
So I just took the two graphs and basically I subtracted I
I. Z. What am I writing there? I want to
yes,
write what you wrote. What am I writing
and
there?
then I wrote the equation.
30, what am I writing there? Yo, that is breaking. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who's experiencing that. 30, can you try again? What did you write? Yo, 30.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. What am I writing?
Okay. You're gonna write 2x plus 3, the equation of fx,
Okay.
minus bracket, the equation of gx.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yes.
very, very good.
And then
That's what I was
we can multiply
okay.
we can multiply the minus into the bracket, which will make the 2x positive, 2x squared positive. And then negative 14x plus 2, which will be negative 12x.
Plus 2 should be that, but let's finish with the multiplication.
Okay.
And then what's next after that? Negative 14k.
Negative k.
Okay. Then you say
Yes. And then
you have
it's the
that.
2x squared.
Yes.
We write it now in the form of ax squared plus bx squared plus
Okay.
c. So it should be 2x squared minus 12x plus 3 minus k.
Okay, plus 3 minus k. Yes, this should be it, honorable member. This should be it. With you doing that, they must just give you 3 marks and then you already have 1%. If that was out of 150, I think 3 marks is 1%. Is it 1%? Yeah, something like that. So, this is it, honorable. Anyone who's got a question on that one, or do you guys, all of you, understand what has happened there?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, I know that you must do that, but I still don't understand how it works.
Okay, which is the confusion part. I would agree with you the Maalis, but that's why I was saying think of it this way. Think of it if the coordinates here, let's say it was y at c and then this was x at c. Y at c, it means that one there. Do you agree, the Maalis?
Yes, sir.
And then here it will be x at d, there it will be x at d, not x but y at d. And that y, it will be that one there. So agree that, for example, if here it was 8 and then there it was 2, for you to get that length of CD, were you not going to say 8 minus 2, the Maalis? Do you agree there?
I see, sir. So, sir, basically the x's are the
Yes,
same, it's just the y's that are changing.
that's correct, honorable member. The
Okay,
reason
yes,
why
sir.
the x is the same, it's because they said CD is parallel to the y-axis. So that means it's a straight vertical line. The reason why they had to mention that is so that you don't suspect if that line is skewed like that, or if that line is skewed maybe like that. They wanted to assure you that it's a straight line, meaning we have 90-degree angle there. So that means if that x there is 3, even here is 3. But all that you need to know is that the y value of the graph at the top minus the y value of the graph at the bottom, it is that distance there. So that's why you had to say f of x minus g of x.
Yes, okay.
So it's a thinking on another level, the Maalis. It's a thinking on another level, not an easy one, but you need an experienced old judges to explain to you how to solve that matter. Make sense, the Maalis?
Yes, sir.
Goodest. So now they say if the minimum length of CD is 5, calculate the value of K. I'm going to give you a tip on this one because this is what might confuse you. See that one where they say if the minimum length of CD, so that part of the minimum length is the most important one. And that one of the minimum length, you always get it at where x is equals to your negative b over 2a. That's where you will get your minimum length. So that means as you solve for your k value, just remember that this is where your minimum length, or that will be the x value for your minimum length. So you might find yourself using g of x to substitute there to find the value of x, and then only after, that's when you can go ahead and calculate for k. I've given you enough hint there. So what you now need to do is to work it out, and then you comment in the comment section what the value of k is, and then we will therefore call it a day. If it takes you 2 days to do it, that means we'll be on for the next 2 days. Ningizwile nonke? Guys, did you hear me on that one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I'll give you some time to work on it. I'll give you some time to work on it. Let's see how far you can. Okay, as soon as you are done, because I'm not able to see in the comment section, you can just let me know. You just unmute yourself and then you let me know to say, I'm done. Yes, just unmute your mic and say, I'm done.
They're just making sure
Mm-hmm.
the length of CD, when we're calculating like X in the equation, that is equal to K.
No. The
Oh, I don't
minimum
remember your
length,
hint, sir.
so the minimum length is 5. The minimum length of CD is 5. So that, you see, you already have the formula which says CD, it's equals to the whole of that. And then there they are saying CD is 5, the minimum length. So can you see, now you'll be having X that you need to sort out. That X, it comes from here where they say the minimum length. If you want to know the X value at the minimum length, this is the formula that you use to get the X value. Then once you know the X value, you can easily calculate the K value. I'm not sure if it makes sense, the Alice.
Okay, sir. I think I understand it now.
Yeah, so it's that 5, it's not necessarily the exact length of CK, it's just a minimum. Yeah, it's just a minimum length. It could be more, but that is the minimum. So that is why we say at the minimum length, this is the formula that you'll always remember to use. It's like the X value at the turning point there. So that will be the minimum X value for us to get the minimum length of CD. Yeah, it's just a funny question, but it has a standard way in which you will always work it out, especially when they say this is the minimum length. The minimum length is that the minimum length will only be calculated if we know the minimum what is it, or the X value is. The minimum length will occur at where X it's equals negative B over 2A. Yeah, so it's like filling in the missing gaps. We already know what CD is. X will get using that. And then, yeah. I hope you guys are working on it. I was hoping that exactly at 8:30, we should be done.
So I think I've got an
But
answer.
you guys are still... Okay. What did you get as your answer, the Maalis?
So, sir, for K, I got negative 20.
Okay, negative 20 is K, then it's fine. We'll just wait for others to let us know what their answers are. Okay, not that. I think I'll do this.
Rebecca,
Say again.
It's Rebecca.
Oh yes, Rebecca. What are you saying there?
I also got negative 20 for K.
You also got negative 20 for K. Okay. Another one who got an answer. Anyone who got something different, or are you all getting the same value? What's happening there? Guys, before I tell if that answer is wrong or correct, anyone who got a different answer, or are you all getting the same answer? Okay, the Alice, trust me when I say that answer is correct. Who else was that? Was it Tati or I can't remember who that was. Tati, was it you?
No, sir.
Who was it?
It was Rebecca, sir.
Oh yes, Rebecca Motlows. Yes. That's how you score yourself a extra 4 marks in addition to that 3 marks. So guys, trust me when I say you can now go and have some rest, honorable members. You will also need to enjoy your weekend because starting on a Monday, the struggle continues. Let's see. What are we seeing? I think, okay, I did what I wanted to do. Okay, guys. Yeah, we'll leave it here until we meet again, honorable members. And let's see.
Sir?
Yes, Ntati.
Is it possible that you send us the memos of these questions?
You want the memo of this one?
Yes, sir.
Let me quickly do this. Let me check if I've got it. I'll let you know, then you guys will just take a screenshot. Okay. Okay. Let me do this. Tati, if you're still there, let me share my screen and then you just grab a screenshot. Let me do this because trust me, myself, as soon as I'm done, I'm definitely going to get some medication for the flu. Can you see the Tati? It's even written in Afrikaans there. They say vervolgens as the minimum waarde van CD. The minimum waarde van CD is gegee as 5. Minimum waarde wint plus by. Yeah, I don't know why they don't write these things in Sepedi because some of us, we don't understand the Afrikaans. Vraag 7, question 7. Okay. Okay, let's see. Guys, did you take a screenshot? Tati, did you take a screenshot?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Goodest. Okay, until we meet again, singehamba manje.